We're gonna keep things rolling right now. I'm just gonna hunch because I don't even remember how tall the next guy is. We're gonna keep things rolling right now with a guy that I've been watching for the past quite a while now. I think he started out throw disco. He started out, and we had an open mic when I was just moved into town. I started watching this guy, and he got better and better and better week after week after week until finally I needed him killed. But we went and put him on a show. Mr. Patrick Wallace, everybody. Patrick!
Very sweet. Beautiful introduction, actually. Man, I've actually regressed though, so that's good news for you. It's bad news for everybody else. Football season. There you go. I love it. The best part about football season is normal people that kind of drink a little bit, they cuss sometimes. Now they give an excuse to really drink and really cuss. Football season is to like normal, and I'm kind of a redneck too, so I'm not talking shit about rednecks. But football season is to rednecks what like Molly is to college girls. It just gives you that excuse to just take whatever your crazy shit is to the really high level.
You're right.
That's it. You know what I'm talking about. And there's different levels of hammered. Like if you're Alabama, Auburn, whatever, Troy, UAB, I don't think people actually book it. You get hammered. You get like super hammered. You get like Thor hammered.
Right? Yes.
Like superhuman amounts of Crown Royal are taken into your bloodstream during football season. And then that develops two different things. You have first half drunk, you have second half drunk. First half drunk, you're hammered. Second half drunk, you're Thor hammered. First half drunk, you just go on crazy cuss rants. Just cuss words you didn't even know existed. Maybe you forgot. You used to use them in middle school when you were a dirty monster. You progressed, and now they're back. And you're just like, you take all your inner frustrations out on some poor 18-year-old kid that can't even help it. You're like, damn it, Johnson. Catch that fucking ball, you sorry sack of shit. You would have got like balloon animal fingers, fucking catch it. Ridiculous. That's first half hammered. But then second half hammered. That takes on a whole different animal. That's where like the shit that you're actually going through is now being projected onto poor Johnson and the kicker in Alabama or whoever. You've just been pounding it. Like you've just been, the crown's gone, you've just been drinking like Windex. And you're just like, fucking, and you don't even have the names right anymore. You're calling out players from like 1988. You're like, Proctor! Can't ever hit a fucking field goal, can you, Proctor? That's why you'll never make middle management at UPS. You're lazy, you're too stupid, fucking loser. Your wife's like, honey, he's just a kid. He doesn't work at you. That's you, isn't it? That's precious. Is this about the promotion from 2 years ago? Shut up, bitch. Give me some more Fireball Windex. That's why I love football season. I mean, awesome. I brought some notes here because that's what professionals do, and I just want everybody to kind of get a tip. I've decided recently that I want to be a father. Yeah, clap for babies. Clap for life.
Turn up for baby.
It's a big decision. I didn't think I would ever say this. When the stars align, though, you know, you meet the right person. And for me, it was when I met Amy. Was it Andrea? It's something with an A. The point is when you know, you know. And so me and Alyssa were talking, and we were both drunk. And she started going on about her hopes and dreams and blah, blah, blah. I had tuned her out, you know, with her mouth open. I was thinking about when is my next haircut due? But anyway, at some point I jumped back in because I heard her when Amanda said, and my father's like a COO too, and he's worth like $12 million or something. And I was like, what? Alexandria, did you just, what's the last part? And then my dick woke up. It was asleep and it was like, huh? Wake up, boss, make us some coffee. We've got some work to do. And I spent the rest of the night trying to get Anita pregnant. And it's actually romantic. Like, I was a real Romeo. It was so precious. Like, she fell asleep and I took a pillow to, prop up her legs. I was trying to get an angle going, just anything to get my seed to take. And that presents beautiful imagery to y'all. Because now you're imagining my semen, like slowly creeping past the drawbridge and over the castle and into the Fort Knox that was her egg. Just trying to get some of that baby daddy money. That was a couple weeks ago, so fingers crossed. Just waiting on that text, like I'll be the first person opposite of Maury, like, hey, I'm the father. It's gonna happen. I can go buy more flannel shirts now. So I'm excited about that. Laugh break. I'm gonna do a professional move. Yeah. I recently went on a, well, here's the deal. Well, let me just say this. Let me say this first. I don't like dating, and I don't like Tinder. But I like sex. So I got on Tinder. And I met up with Brenda. We matched. It's meant to be. My first thought, well, this could be like an Eminem song if he was still Slim Shady from 15 years ago. And be like, I met this bitch named Brenda on Tinder and I took her out to dinner. But I was like, enough of that. And my second thought was, hey Brenda, how are you? And I introduced myself and I realized right away that I did not like Brenda. And I could have just told her and that would have been it. But I'm a professional amateur comedian. So I felt it was only right to continue the date to try to come up with material.
Oh, no.
No, yes is what you want to say, because we're about to all bask in the glory of this next 15 minutes. So she, right away, did the classic thing you do on a date, and she said, well, what do you do? I was like, Brenda, incredible question. Right off the bat, you've done this before. I'm a novelist. I am. And she was like, oh my God, that is so cool. Like, what are you working on right now? I said, my God, perfect follow-up question. You are a professional dater. This is unbelievable. And I wasn't being sarcastic to Brenda at all. I said, well, here's the thing. I'm working on a book right now. It's kind of autobiographical. And it's about a serial killer who picks up his victims based on a popular dating app. I'm just working on material for the book. It should be pretty good. And at that point, Brenda went to the bathroom and just kind of disappeared. And I know y'all are thinking, like, well, she got freaked out by the creepy serial killer joke. But that's not what happened. I actually followed her in the bathroom and I drowned that bitch in the toilet. I'm just playing. I am just kidding. I know, I'm sorry. That's no, that would be way too loud. No, that would be way too loud. In a restaurant? No, I chloroformed her. And then I walked her out the front, Weekend at Bernie style. Told the maitre d' that she was drunk, she drank, and I was going to be a gentleman. I've seen Dexter before, people. I'm not stupid. I'm not trying to get caught here. Guys, welcome to the room. I just missed a really creepy joke about me killing a girl in a restaurant. So welcome to the show. That's dark, though. Let's move on. I like babies. I do, man. I love babies. You do, too. I love it. I'm trying to, I want to call you by, what I think your shirt is, but I still can't get a grasp of it. Is that a zebra thing?
It's black and white and stripy.
I got that much.
Yeah.
What is the shoulder? What are we doing with the shoulder?
It's a lacy thing happening.
Can I call you Lacy Shoulders?
Yes.
Sounds like a stripper name. No offense to you. That's not bad, actually. Lacy Shoulders. On the Mason. All right, Lazy Shoulders. Anyway, where was it? Oh, babies. Of course. Sorry, babies. I don't like to hold babies because shit can go wrong. If you drop a baby, that's a disaster. If you hold a baby too long, you might get attached to the baby. I've got to come back and visit the baby. I've got Tinder dates to go on. I don't have time for this baby. I just grab the baby, I Lion King it, kiss it. That's it. That's what I do with babies. Now, snip it. I don't know. Have y'all sniffed a baby's forehead before? It smells unbelievable. I will snip the shit out of the baby's. It's like a magical thing. I look like Gargamel trying to extract magic from a Smurf with a baby. Oh my God, baby. Buzz Calvin Klein, I got a hold of your essence yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it about babies. We're gonna come back to that though. Don't worry. Laugh break. Laugh break. A while back I I saw this thing on Facebook, so I know it's true. And it was about an evangelist preacher in Kentucky. And he had been handling rattlesnakes in church, as crazy people do. And apparently, this guy ended up passing away. If you guessed by a rattlesnake bite, congratulations, you're paying attention. And but I read it, he was in the hospital, and before he passed away, the nurse said, you know, why were you handling the rattlesnakes there, buddy, in church? He said, well, I had faith that God would protect me from the rattlesnakes. And I just imagine God's like up in heaven, like leaning on a cloud, like, bro, I don't know how to say this to you. Appreciate what you're doing, I guess. I tried to protect you from the rattlesnakes when I gave them a fucking rattle. I don't want to sound like a dick here. I kind of feel like this is my fault since I created you and all. A long night. It's like the only creature I made that's physical movement is a literal shoo. Stay away. And then at that point, I think God has fun with it. He like talks to the angels, and it becomes like a yo mama joke, and they're like, yeah. He's like, listen to this, guys. Protect him from the rattlesnake. I got him. Like, get him, God, get him. I want him. Protect you from the rattlesnake. You're a preacher, right? You have a book on this that I'm pretty sure that First book of the Bible handles snakes. The whole point of it is to stay away from them. That you not get past the first 30 pages. Bobby Ray, or whatever your name is. Good Lord, I didn't know I had to put like a warning sign on every snake that I ever created that said, dear rednecks, don't juggle me in church. And the angels are cracking up, they're going crazy, and Moses in the background like, yeah, crushing it, that's why you're God. He's like, I got this, Moses, chill out. The last thing, man, it's my man, I don't be too mean to him, but seriously, Bobby Ray, you're supposed to be down there preaching the gospel, and instead in your last act on earth, you actually help prove natural selection. You dumb bastard. And you go to purgatory for a few years. Learn your lesson. Get Thor hammered while you watch football. What else have we got? Laugh break. When I used to smoke, I would say, it's not about the cigarette, it's about the break. And I got my best thinking done when I would smoke cigarettes. So it was a healthy alternative. I try, at least during the daytime, to not smoke. So I'll go outside a lot of times, and I will like have a baseball bat or a football or something in my hand, usually a bat. I'm serious, and I'll walk around the backyard in that same process, and I'll get my thinking done. But I'm worried about the onlookers, because like they used to be worried about me getting potential lung cancer, and now I'm pretty sure they're scared of my sanity. Like I can imagine my neighbors like, honey, he's been walking around the backyard with a bat for like 10 minutes in circles and occasionally talking to himself. I'm scared of our neighbor. She's like, yeah, no shit, you're telling me. A couple weeks ago he came over here and asked if he could sniff our baby. I think he's in a cult. It's messed up. I'm just going to completely shift gears now. I just have the right to do it. That's a fun thing about being a comedian. I'm about to take y'all completely off the interstate. They say 30's the new 20, and I don't know who they are. But if they ever said 10 was the new 20, I'd not let them around my kids. I think being a pedophile is the most disgusting thing you can be. If there's anything worse, though, maybe like somebody that's into animals, like bestiality. I know.
Yeah!
But it gets worse. But they're not just into the adult animals. They want to bang the puppies and the kittens.
Your flannel cannot save you right now.
It's messed up. Petophiles. Saved it. Did I shoulder Lacey shoulders? I got you on the hook. I got you on the hook. Hey, that's my time. My name's Patrick Wallace. Thank y'all so much for welcoming me. Hey, I'm trying to get worse for you.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Thanks, Pat. Patrick Wallace, everybody. Oh, it is. We got a heck of a time, bro. A heck of a time. This is completely natural. Do not look directly at my feet. Don't just look at the front. It's completely natural. We have